And a very good afternoon, John Lopez, Bill Crowell. We're at Volunteer Stadium, this gorgeous Little League complex in South Williamsport, PA, and we have the Pennsylvania District 12 Little League Championship Contest, age 10, age 8 to 10 officially. It will be undefeated Keystone 1-0 against 1-1 Wall, more commonly known as Williamsport. Keystone wins this, they win the district crown. Keystone should lose this. They would be back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock to take on Williamsport for a winner-take-all game. This Keystone Baseball All-Star action on Clinton County Sports presented by Susquehanna Trailways, Redmond's Complete Comfort, J.J. Peters Disposal, Miller Brothers Auto Sales, Woodlands Bank, Clinton Country Club, Haywood's on the Green, Laser Wash, Big Mountain Disposal, BSC Mechanical, Central Storage, Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center. Here are the Birds, Service Garage, Alexander Subaru, J.C. Forestry, Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame, Unks Asphalt Services, the Law Office of Patrick A. Johnson, Crystal Vision Center, Keystone Door Solutions, Amy Probst, Berkshire Hathaway Hydric Realty, Pizza King, Kleiny's, Probst Family Practice, Lockhaven Moose, Bill's Happy Camper, SARS Tree Service Pizza City, Browns Hill Tavern, and DeMart Contracting. Phil Crowell, get a lot of sleep last night, buddy?
Well, after we got back from the other game, I got, pictures from Brett from North Central PA from the Keystone baseball game. I sent him softball game pictures. We did a little swapperoo there. It was probably 12:30, 1 o'clock by the time I got stuff posted online and went to bed.
You didn't get a chance to see the end of the Phillies game.
I did not. I didn't get a chance to see the beginning of the Phillies game. Any part of the Phillies game. For
Sean Carey's on the PA system. Sean, outstanding, donates his services to Little League Baseball at all levels on the PA system. The umpires are being introduced, and the game will soon be starting. Keystone wearing the powder blue tops and the white pants. Williamsport with the Millionaire red. We'll take a timeout, and this contest for the District 12 Championship 10-year-old will be coming right up.
This Little League International Tournament game is presented by ClintonCountySports.com under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the expressed written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org. Are your kids playing in a real Little League? Little League is the world's largest and most respected youth sports program. With nearly 2.4 million children and more than 1 million volunteers in dozens of countries around the world. Little League includes baseball and softball programs for kids ages 4 to 16. There's the Challenger Division program for kids with physical and mental challenges too. For those adults interested in starting a genuine Little League in your area, assistance is available from Little League International in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. For more information on Little League, visit the Little League website at www.littleleague.org.
Bill's Happy Camper RV Sales and Service in Mill Hall, your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Since its inception in 2005, Bill's Happy Camper has dedicated itself to equipping outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. The Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center specializes in cars and heavy-duty trucks, offering tires, brakes, state inspection, and tandem aligning, all at the Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center, 1959 East Valley Road, east of Luganton.
There's a lot of things that go into a great deal. And at Blaze Alexander Subaru in Muncie, we'll always go the extra mile and make them even better. Like low rates. Get 2.9% for 72 months on a 2025 Crosstrek. Or even lower. Get 0.9% for 63 months on a 25 Outback. And we've always got the full lineup of new Subarus in stock. And maybe most importantly, because of the volume of the Blaze Alexander family dealerships, we're able to give you not just hundreds, but even thousands more for your trade. Because at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're taking the deals the other guys won't, guaranteed.
All right, John, we're ready for some ball.
All right, it's great to be back here after a non-self-imposed exile for myself. I haven't been in the bowels of the stadium here in a year or two. It's great. It's just like I hadn't left. Sean's down there to the right.
Yep.
You're here with your camera. Keystone team is playing. It's not raining.
I think it's a great thing that the District 12 gets to play their championship games on here. If you think of all the thousands and thousands of kids that don't get a chance to step foot on this field, for the local kids to be able to play here is just awesome.
It is. It's just a quirk of geography.
Right.
That's a good quirk, right? All right. Williamsport, W-A-L-L. I assume that stands for Williamsport Area Little League.
I would assume so.
Yes, as opposed to Wall. So they're on the field. They will start Solomon Katz on the rubber, big right-hander. To get here, Williamsport lost their first game 17-5 to South Williamsport. Then they had a rematch in the losers bracket final and beat Southside 10-9. Keystone, meanwhile, dusted South by a 14-4 score. So if you compare scores, you got to like Keystone's 10's chances here. We saw them at a long run. I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 8 days ago, and they look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like forever ago.
Yeah, they all kind of run together. They truly do. So if they should win this, they'd be off for a couple of weeks and then host the sectional tournament at Blaine Coons.
The good news for whoever wins out of District 12 is that they don't have to travel for the sectional tournament.
Nope.
District 12 will be hosting the 8 to 10 sectional tournament.
They're trying to join the Keystone softball, 10-year-old softball team that won their district title yesterday. You could read about that and see Bill's pictures on Clinton County Sports. And then the Keystone 12 baseball team will be back here Tuesday at 8 p.m. at Volunteer Stadium, trying to win that district title. We're ready to play ball, and Bentley Leone, the second baseman for Keystone, will stand in here. Again, this is wonderful. We've got hard chairs. We've got
chairs, we have tables,
counter,
a roof over our head.
The restrooms right behind us. This is good. Katz's first pitch, away ball 1. Bentley Leone played for Ingram's Market in the Long Run Little League. Bryce Hanley is the coach. His assistants are Kevin Heeman and Chad Farrar. Katz's next pitch, up over the head of Leone. Leone, Weston Heeman, and Easton Farrar, the first 3 batters for Keystone here. This is 10-year-old baseball. No storms till later. That pitch bounces up there.
Looks like it hit him.
I think actually, since he's throwing his bat towards the dugout and trotting to first. Bill, I'm thinking he was hit by that pitch.
He was hit by that.
Whoa, well, let me mark that down. You took my blue highlighter. I'll need that back for all base hits. No problem. No, you're all right. Well, don't close it.
Well, you don't want to dry out.
Sorry. Good point. Weston Heeman to be followed by Easton Farrar. 1 on, nobody out. Katz's next pitch. In for a strike. I mean, this field is just immaculate. Again, it's it was the addition here, Alameda Stadium, the final World Series site is next door, but this is wonderful swing and a miss.
This is the field that they play all the international games on, and then the loser bracket games during the Little League World Series.
We're hoping that all the international teams will be able to get here. That's another story.
Bounces in, up, runner's going to second.
And they throw it down. Why would they throw it down? They throw it out in center field. You saw it, folks. The runner, Leon, he is his grandfather's footwork. He would have been out. He came in standing, and he tap danced around him. Sorry. 10-year-old baseball, you got to love it, Bill. So Leon, courageous running. Why the catcher threw it out into center field.
There's a shot right to the second baseman. Gets it over to the first baseman for a second out.
Oh, he did call him out. I thought the umpire called him safe there for a minute. Oh, that was the second out. Okay.
Yeah, the catcher threw it to second, but it was an errant throw. It went a little high. I think they thought it went further into the outfield than it did, but the outfielder was there backing up, so he got the ball right away and got it right over to third baseman to get the out there. He tried dancing around it.
He did. I'd like to see a video of that. This will bring up Easton Farrar, first baseman, right-handed batter. Fastball in for strike one. Easton Farrar played for Albert Miller Logging in the Woolrich Little League. So they're two down here. Katz is your pitcher. That pitch is low and away. The catcher is Noah Moyer, Connor Smith at first, Henry Deemer at second, Noah Cole at short, George Berkey at third. That pitch is down low. Gets by the catcher. Probably 30, 40 feet to the backstop here.
This is not very forgiving for if that ball gets by the catcher. It's on the field slopes down for drainage purposes, and it'll just roll the whole way to the backstop, which is quite the distance.
And the next pitch, pop up down the left field line. They give chase. It's out of play. It bounces back in play. But after it bounces back in, it can't be caught. It could be caught, but it wouldn't count. Right, Bill? You know what I'm trying to say?
Still impressive when you can catch. They like to try to catch it when it rolls off the net there in the backstop.
Yes. All right. Next pitch coming in.
Well, right back to the pitcher, fields it nicely and gets it over to first base for the third out. Bang, bang, bang.
Cats with a semi 1-2-3 inning, nothing across for Keystone. We go to the bottom of the first. Keystone 0 and Williamsport coming to bat. Probst Family Practice, proud to mark 1 year of service to Western Clinton County. Probst Family Practice, a traditional family practice with traditional family practice values. Dr. Dennis Probst and staff extend a heartfelt welcome to new patients of all ages, offering multiple care services, including same-day acute care visits. Most all insurance is accepted. Probst Family Practice, 924 Huron Avenue, Renova. Phone 927-0865 or 927-2300. With a Probst family salute to all the Renova area kids on the Keystone All-Star teams.
Hey guys, it's Troy, and I'm here to tell you that Keystone Door Solutions in Mill Hall is a proud sponsor of Clinton County sports. Made locally in Clinton County, Keystone Door is a trusted, locally owned company where we proudly install garage doors, entry doors, siding, windows, and more. Remember, when it's Keystone, it's quality. Call us today at 570-726-7864 and schedule your free estimate. Or check us out online at KeystoneDoorsPA.com.
Would you like to get away for the day, or maybe longer? Want to take the kids on a one-day adventure? Let Susquehanna Trailways Tours take you there. We offer family-friendly tours, from one-day getaways and baseball games to casino trips, live shows, shopping excursions, overnight adventures, and full vacation tours. As a third-generation, family-owned business, we've been providing top-notch motor coach service for nearly 75 years. Our modern fleet and experienced drivers ensure a comfortable and safe journey. So, for your next getaway, choose Susquehanna Trailways. We offer affordable travel options and destinations across the continental United States and Canada. Susquehanna Trailways. Adventure awaits.
All right, John, we're back. Who do we have pitching for us out there today?
A guy that looks to me like it's Whit McCloskey. Freddie Gunlock behind the plate. Easton Farrar at first. Bentley Leon at second. Weston Heeman at short. Carter Shellman at third. Logan Hanley in left. Grayson Kaufer in center field. And Marshall Davis in right field. So there you go. Williamsport coming to bat. Noah Cole will be their first batter. He's the shortstop. Also playing today as we speak, the Keystone 11-year-old softball team is playing East Lycoming in a consolation final, loser bracket final. That's being played at 2 o'clock at Hepburn Lycoming. The winner will get South Williamsport on the 30th, which I think is a Monday at Lycoming College. Pretty sure. So you're pretty much set. McCloskey is a right-hander. Towhead. Can you call a blondie share like that a towhead? You ever heard that term, Bill?
I have not.
Google it.
Sounds like a lot of
Oh,
work.
look at this. This little coal boy is 2.5 feet tall. These kids are 10 years old.
It's got a big strike zone there.
Oh, this will be a challenge. Sorry. Misses ball one. He is diminutive. That's our word today, Bill.
Diminutive.
Remember the others? Refuge, or was it refuse? The 1-0 pitch to Cole. High, ball two. Is that your stomach, I heard?
I'm doing triple duty today.
At least.
It's going to be
I hope, Wally, I hope it's 45 degrees and raining in the Outer Banks. Pitch taken for a strike. Just kidding, Wally. We hope you're having the time of your life. Right, Bill?
if he's listening, he should comment in and tell us what the weather's like down there.
Yes, it's 76 and cloudy here, Wally. What is it on the Outer Banks? That pitch down low, 3-1. To leadoff hitter Noah Cole. Henry Deemer waits on deck for Williamsport. They're little millionaires. McCloskey pitches from a stretch. Fires. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Cole with a good cut. They have a new scoreboard since free exile. They didn't have one.
Last time you were here?
Nope. Next pitch. Just misses. Well, a leadoff walk to Cole.
I would assume he probably gets on base a lot as a leadoff.
I bet he does. You probably don't remember Eddie Goodell, the midget that played in the majors back around 1950.
I do not.
I know you think I make these stories up. All right, this will bring up Henry Deemer. Google it. He wears 00. He's taller. He checks swing taken for strike one. Ron Deemer is the coach. I'm presuming he's Henry's father. One on, nobody out. McCloskey from the stretch. Ground ball, first base.
First baseman up.
Picks it up, drops it, throws to second in time.
Oh,
Put a force out, and the umpire called him safe. So I guess he wasn't out.
Kind of bobbled it a little bit now.
We'll call
That was
that.
close. That was a delayed call.
Yeah, I mean that was by half a step. Look from here, we're not.
Coach Hanley's out talking to the umpire now. He's going to get together with the home base umpire and other umpire there and talk it over. As it stands now, we got runners on first and second with no outs.
I was stunned. I'll tell you what, first baseman Farrar did a nice job. First off, it was a tough play, backhand. He got it, he bobbled it, and was still able, what we thought was to get the lead runner, but the umpire thought otherwise, and the safe call will stand. The umpires all huddle. Not sure if the third base umpire knew that it was his call. There's one between first and second, and then the umpire over by third base made the call. So, 2 on and nobody out. I guess we'll have to call that a fielder's choice. Can't call it a hit. This will bring up Noah Moyer, the catcher, good-sized kid, right-handed batter. Swing and a miss, strike one. So a hit batter, a fielder's choice, 2 on, nobody out here for Williamsport. McCloskey. Next pitch. Gets by the catcher. Everybody's going to move up. It's going to be a challenge for these 10-year-olds on this big field for both teams, all teams, 10 years old playing here. Counts 1-1. Strike two taken. Wonderful scoreboard down the left field line. The Easton Foundation's name atop it. Counts 1-2 here on Moyer. Fouled off toward the Williamsport dugout. It'll stay 1-2. Bill's off taking pictures now. Putting in balls and strikes is beyond my pay scale. The count's 1-2 on Moyer. Julian Montoya, the center fielder, waits on deck. No score, bottom of the first. Williamsport threatening. High pitch. 2-2 the count. They have pitch counts on the scoreboard. Very nice setup here. Volunteer Stadium in South Williamsport. 2 on. Nobody out. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for McCloskey. 1 down. And this will bring up Julian Montoya, the center fielder. Trots to the batter's box, right-handed batter. McCloskey peers in, nods his head to catcher Gunlock. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Powered that one by Montoya. Montoya looks down to his third base coach. Scoreless here in the bottom of the first. McCloskey's 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. 2 strikes. Quickly out in front of Montoya is McCloskey. Quick worker. All these pitchers have been just that. The next pitch, down low, bounces. Nice grab by Freddie Gunlock behind home plate. Freddie, the latest in a continuing series of Fred Gunlocks. The 1-2 delivery. Called strike 3. Montoya caught looking. 2 strikeouts. This will bring up Connor Smith, the first baseman. My sense is the home plate umpire. It will be a pitcher's umpire. Again, batters have to learn to read that and adjust accordingly. Smith, good-sized kid, stands in. 2 down. After the first 2 got on, McCloskey's picked up back-to-back strikeouts. Down low, ball 1. His pitch count is 12, or it could be 19. I think it's just 12. That doesn't sound right. That pitch is a called strike. Now his pitch count's 20. They have the pitch count opposite the visitors. Opposite the visitors on the scoreboard. So he's at 20. He's got a 1-1 count here. Gets away from the catcher. They're going to send a runner, and he is safe. Scoring first blood, Cole from Williamsport slides in safely as the ball got by the catcher. Down to third goes Deemer. And the count on Smith is 2-1. The infielders will go in and talk to McCloskey. McCloskey made it a close play. Gunlock had to go a long way, and it was pretty close at home, but clearly safe was Cole with the game's first run. The 2-1 pitch coming in. Just misses. 3-1 the count. Runner on third, 2 outs, 1 run in here without benefit of a hit for Williamsport. That pitch over the head of Smith. The second walk surrendered by McCloskey. How is it over there in the photography well, Bill? Okay.
That's not too bad. Got Mark Nance from the Sun Gazette and Brett Crosby from NorthCentralPA.com over there.
So who's who? Solomon Katz, the pitcher, stands in.
Got runners on the corner here for Williamsport.
First and third. 2 outs, 1 run in. Bottom of the first. This is the district 10-year-old championship game. McCloskey's pitch count working up. Shot off his glove. The shortstop
Got
will.
to second. There you go. Bounced off the pitcher's glove. Shortstop scooped it up right at the second base bag and tagged it for the force out.
So that'll end the inning. They'll get 1 run. They'll leave a couple on. We've completed 1. It's a Williamsport 1, Keystone 0.
Every crack of the bat, every cheer from the stands. Baseball memories last a lifetime. That's why in 2017, Justin Klein founded the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame to preserve those memories forever. Step inside and explore the history of our local baseball heroes. Located behind the Little League field on Park Street in Beach Creek, it's where the past meets the present. Visit today and celebrate the game we all love at the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame.
Need a clear vision for the future? Crystal Vision Center is here to help. Located at 214 High Street, Suite A in Lock Haven, our experienced team, led by Dr. David A. Briggs and his associates, offers comprehensive eye care services. From routine eye exams to contact lens fittings, we're committed to providing the highest quality care. Plus, we have a wide selection of stylish eyewear to complement your unique style. Schedule your appointment today by calling 570-748-5099. Crystal Vision Center, your vision, our priority.
JC Forestry, your local forestry experts, has been caring for Clinton County woodlands for over 32 years. From timber harvesting and sales to forest management plans and wildlife habitat improvement, our experienced team provides the services you need to maximize the value of your land. Trust JC Forestry for sustainable forestry practices and expert advice. Call us today at 570-490-7776 or email us at jcforestry@comcast.net. JC Forestry, your partner in preserving the beauty of nature.
All right, John, we're getting ready to take the top of the second inning here.
Okay.
Do I amuse you?
That's
Am I here for your amusement?
No.
You laugh at me all the
Cats,
time.
Cats will go into a second inning of work. It's 1-0. The pitch count for Cats was 12. The pitch count for McCloskey was 24. That was a nice play by shortstop Heeman to end the bottom of the first. The ball glanced off McCloskey's glove right to Heeman, who happened to be standing at that point right beside the second place bag, and all he had to do was tramp on it for the force out. So let's see what Katz has up his sleeve here in inning number 2. The first batter, Shellman, walked and singled in a run and went 1 for 2 at Keystone's win over South Williamsport. Sometime, actually I can tell you when that was. It was June 24th at Long Run. Today, I'm pretty sure it's June 28th, and I'm pretty sure we're in South Williamsport. I could be wrong.
Or someplace.
Shellman stands in right-handed batter, first pitch and first strike. Shellman nods his head affirmatively, looks down to Bryce Hanley, third base coaching box, Chad Ferrara in the first base box. Or is that Coach Heeman? That might be either way. That pitch
Coach Heeman at first.
That's Heeman. Chad's in the dugout. That pitch is inside, low, ball 1. Cats wears 99. They let the kids pick out their numbers, a lot of these teams. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He wanted that one.
He did. He's got a little wristband on, but no batting gloves.
A lot of the kids have those. They have the plays on them when the coaches been calling them. Oh,
Swing and a miss.
so you can't run the first on a missed strike 3?
Well, I thought you could. I don't know why I didn't. Nobody on first, unless the rule's different for 10 years old, but I don't think so. Because down is a strikeout. Ball went all the way to the backstop.
We'll have to see if any of our viewers out there, have an answer for that.
Logan Hanley will stand in. Hanley 0 for 1 with a couple walks.
At the 8 to 10-year-old level, if the catcher drops the ball on missed strike 3, can the runner advance to first?
That's the question. That's today's sports quiz because we don't know the answer. Oh, we thought we did.
That's how most of the sports quizzes go.
Right, just gathering another way to gather information.
Chip McCann says no. Drop third strike and 10U. There's
No what?
I don't know.
Can you be more specific, Chip? That pitch is swinging and
I'm
miss.
assuming he means.
No, I don't know.
You
Come on,
can't
Chip.
advance the first base on a drop third.
Come on, Chip. We're not going to Berwick. All right, the Cats 1-2. Cats, they're having trouble picking Cats up here. He's not overpowering.
When he throws a fastball and then he follows up with a changeup, and it's hard for them to gauge it. There's a shot to the shortstop. He's off the bag.
We're going to call that a base hit. The shortstop, Cole, pulled Deemer off the bag. Close play, either way.
That was a long throw for that shortstop.
Yeah, he made a nice play on it. First hit for Keystone.
Chip says there's no drop third strike in 10U, and Chris Angle says no, you cannot advance on a drop third strike. So.
Well, that's interesting. Thank you, Chip. So if the umpire felt that and Chip felt that, that must be the case.
There's a
shot into the gap.
That's making it out to the fence.
Gunlock drills one. They're going to send the runner. Gunlock in.
Hanley scores from first base the whole way around. Gunlock does his little Karate Kid pose at second base and flexes. The kid's pumped. That's the goalie in him. Got a piece of that one and drove it out there.
So we're quickly tied up at 1-1. This will bring up Mason Wright, extra hitter, left-handed batter. Gunlock on second, tying this one up. Down low, gets by the catcher.
Gunlock's hustling from second. He makes it safely to third, standing up. Eric Brungard also chimed in and said, no, you cannot. It's only the major division and up that you can advance on this.
I see. I see what they're saying. Mason Wright, 1-0 pitch. Go ahead, run on.
Oh,
here comes the go-ahead run. Deja vu. 2-1. Freddie hustles in. Freddie hustles to the dugout. Gets a low 5 from Coach Hanley. 2-1. That'll be a wild pitch. So a couple hits, a couple runs here. 1 out. Wright the batter.
2 balls, no strikes.
Mr. Wright walked, grounded out, got on an error out at long run the other day. That pitches away. So Keystone with 1 out, single and a double and a wild pitch, and it's 2-1 Keystone. Top of the second, they're the home team here. That's ball 4.
I saw Mr. Wright at the Loyalsot game the other day. He was waiting in line at the concession stand. I told him I always knew when he was up the back because I could see his hair sticking out the back of his batting helmet.
His father or the batter?
The batter. All right, Williamsport.
Why would his father be wearing a batting helmet? That doesn't make any sense. Or am I confused?
Yeah. Hey, you just asked the question, John.
Hey, they answer them all. All right, this should be Whit McCloskey, the pitcher. Whit McCloskey walked. That was the game where poor South Williamsport gave up 7 runs. Keystone scored 7 runs with just 1 hit at the first inning, which really set the tempo and propelled Keystone to a 14-4 win over South. All right, the Whitman stands in. Are they going to send right here? Test out the catcher? What do you think?
I would. It's early in the game. You got time to. If it was the 7th or 6th inning, I don't know, but.
Whit McCloskey, looking down to his coach, stands in. Where's number 11? Cats pitch. Down low. Ball 1. This is the 10-year-old District 12 championship. The winner goes to the Section 3 tournament at the home field of the winner. Swing and a miss to the pitch down around the knees.
Whit McCloskey is the other catcher for Keystone.
I see. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Now he's looking at his wristband. I have to find out about that.
Plays on there, so
yeah, I don't understand that. Just let him play. I'm old school. Really? High and inside. Yep. He does not have batting gloves. These kids, hey, they're hard ballers. They don't need batting gloves. Logan Strauss waits on deck.
If it was up to you, they'd be wearing flannel out there.
That pitch is low and inside. I don't know if I still have my VFW Little League uniform or not. I have to look. I think it's up on North Summit Street. Next pitch, ground ball. Pitcher to first. Katz records the out. Over to Smith. Down to second. Goes right. The play will go 1-3 for the second half. This should be bringing up Logan Strauss.
Yep. I like when we have lefties up because I can see them from where we're sitting. All the righties, all gets their back.
Strauss, younger brother of that Cooper Strauss, on the intermediate team that season has ended. First pitch is a strike. Second in a continuing series of Strauss boys is Logan. He played for Ingram's Market. Follows that one. Oh, right in front of me.
If the fence wasn't here, you probably could have caught that one.
I should have brought my glove.
Yeah. Return the foul ball and you get a free popsicle.
Did you launder my towel?
I laundered it by throwing it in the back of my car with all the rest of the stuff. That's where it lives now.
0-2 on Strauss. 2 runs in here. Gets away from the catcher. The runner will go to third. Right to third without a throw down. So did we decide that was a mullet that he has? Or what do you call that haircut?
I don't think it's a mullet, but
What do you call it? What would you call it?
I'd have to see it without the helmet. I think he just has long hair.
Well, that could be. So the Cats 1-2 on Strauss. 2 outs. 2 runs in. Runner on third.
Ooh,
That pitch is a called strike. 3. Ouch. Ouch. Second strikeout for Katz and a big one with the runner on third. But Keystone will use a couple hits and a wild pitch. Plate 2 runs. We go to the bottom of the second. Keystone 2 and Williamsport 1. Now serving all of central Pennsylvania, BSC Mechanical, providing commercial, industrial, and healthcare HVAC, plumbing, and medical gas services, ready to serve your HVAC needs in the most reliable manner. BSC Mechanical, 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-4052 or learn more online at bsc-mechanical.com. BSC says good luck to all the Wildcat teams in the postseason.
Banking should be more than just a place to park your money. You deserve a bank that understands you and your community. At Woodlands Bank, we pride ourselves on local decision-making by people who live and work in the same neighborhoods as you do. We are committed to supporting local businesses, nonprofits, and events that make our communities thrive. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or growing your business, you can trust Woodlands Bank to be there because we're not just a bank, we are your neighbor. Visit us today at one of our 8 convenient locations and experience banking that's built for you. Woodlands Bank, rooted in our communities. Member FDIC.
Need a new ride? Looking for reliable auto service? Or maybe you're in the market for a powerful Bobcat? Look no further than Miller Brothers Auto Sales. We've got a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, expert body and service technicians, and a full line of Bobcat equipment. As your official Bobcat dealer in Clinton County, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Visit us at 1 South Water Street in Mill Hall or call us at 844-338-5016. Miller Brothers Auto Sales, your one-stop shop for all your automotive and Bobcat needs.
Well, it's time for the bottom of the second, John. Keystone's out there warming up.
Huh?
So the humidity's picking up a little bit.
It is. There's a severe thunderstorm watch or warning till, 7 o'clock. Continuing our run of rainy Saturdays.
Yeah.
They're watching from all over, deep into the state of Maryland. We have people watching this game today. That's interesting. They clearly have too much free time.
I saw somebody had commented that they were Asheville, North Carolina.
Is that where your partner in crime is?
I don't
I
know.
think that's the western part of the state. He's in the eastern part.
We should run an unofficial contest and have people comment in, see who the furthest away watching the
Yes.
Keystone 8 to 10-year-old.
The oldest, biggest shoe size.
It's like when you go to a wedding and they always have like the anniversary, like who's been married for 5 years and 10 years and 15 years, and you get to the last couple.
Exactly. Who came the furthest, who went the... Okay. This should be that Mason McCrae right-handed batter. Where's 23? Here we go. Keystone leading 2-1 into the bottom of the second. Check swing, foul ball. Strike one. No, he didn't. He did check his swing. It was a ball. Ball one. No appeal. I would have appealed that one. But that's why I'm in the broadcast area. The 1-0 pitch. Blow it away. Well, they did call that first one a strike, so it's 1-1. They changed the scoreboard. They had it up initially as a ball. So the count's 1-1 to the leadoff hitter for Williamsport here in the bottom of the second.
It looked to me that he checked, but he went around on it. So there's a foul ball back up over the.
Rolls back down. 2 strikes.
Thank you for pointing out that I had the wrong score, Chip. I'm so used to Keystone being the home team, I automatically give them the home team score, and I had 2-1, so I had Williamsport winning there.
Whoop.
We got to switch now. See?
Hey, operator error, correctable. They're all correctable. Counts 1 and 2 here on McCray, leading off for Williamsport. Misses low and away. McCray, George Berkey, and Nash Hess. Scheduled to bat for Williamsport. They're midway through the lineup. Both teams bat 12 batters here recently. Implemented baseball batting order change. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. That's 3 now for Whit McCloskey. I think he gets my award for best first name. Whit
McCloskey?
Yeah, I like that. That has a ring to it. This is going to bring up that George Berkey, the third baseman. A right-handed hitting Berkey.
Jenny Clausen's watching from Thurmont, Maryland, she says.
I understand that. Foul off. I wonder if he's related to Jim Berkeybaum.
I don't know. Probably not if it's just Berkey.
Good point.
Which checking out the baseball.
No, the balls won't be going into any streams here. No, it'd be difficult.
It would have to be a heck of a dinger to make it to a stream.
To the river.
Another foul ball.
Foul ball. The river is probably, half a mile away?
I'm sure you have a story of some guy back in the 50s that hit one down
That's
there.
one in the Beach Creek Stream up at Orviston. Exactly. It landed in Monument.
That ball lands in Monument.
All right. The count's 0-2. Just misses down low. Catcher Gunlock retrieves it. Freddie Gunlock with the game's biggest hit, a resounding double, I call it.
That was a shot right out to the gap that rolled to the fence.
Yep. And RD. Next pitch to Berkey. Fouled off.
First baseline. I got to tell you, when I was at that 8 to 10-year-old softball game yesterday, the tension in the last inning when they were, I think Montoursville had the bases loaded. We were up 4-1. They got a run in, and I'd never heard a baseball or a softball game so quiet. You could hear a pin drop.
How'd they get those kids on? I was following it on Game Changer while I was driving, which I shouldn't do.
There was one hit, and then there was
that pitch just misses. Yes.
And a few hit batters. That got him on.
Was Coach McCann getting a little nervous, do you think?
I mean, he went out and talked to his pitcher, Kipley Freese, and, calmed her down a little bit. So, I mean, he did his job, did what he had to do.
Fouled at the plate, staying alive is Berkey.
He's making him throw.
Yeah.
I was over on the first base side during that inning, which was the Montoursville side, and it was dead quiet. It was the strangest thing I think I've ever experienced at a baseball or softball game.
That's interesting. Those two teams had staged that 14-13 wild thing earlier. That pitch is a ball. So McCloskey making quite a few pitches here. He's up to 36.
Loads the cupboard. It's a full count.
With 1 out in the second. Peers in. I like how he peers in, too.
Yeah, he leans in.
Yeah, I like that.
Foul ball. First baseman makes a play for it, but couldn't get there in time.
Farrar gave it his all.
Put his soccer shoes on for that one and hustled
He did.
over there.
Almost got there.
He's frustrated with himself for not making it, but that was a tough one.
Berkey, he's standing right in there. He's ready to go. McCloskey peers in. 2-1 Keystone leads in the bottom of the second. Ball 4. So he was out in front of him. Berkey hangs in there, fouls some off, and works a walk.
Good patience by Berkey at the plate.
I would call that a Berkey base on ball, a BBB.
Triple B.
Triple B. They have those at Ray Rogers, you know.
Berkey base on ball.
No, triple B. Oh, no, that's double R bar burger. All right, this will bring up that Nash Hess. He's the left fielder. 1 on, 1 out. McCloskey's pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets by the catcher. The runner will go to second. Again, these are 10-year-old players. They're learning their skills. They're quite skillful, and they get better the more they play, the better they get. Counts 0-1 on Hess here. Runner on second, a tying run with 1 out, bottom of the second. Cloudy day, could be some thunderstorms later in the afternoon. Hopefully we'll be back home by then. Or Bill will be lugging the equipment out to the car.
Well, you know, that 9/11 team plays at Hepburn at 2.
Called strike to Hess. Fastball, good fastball.
On your way home, you could just get off the 15 North exit and head right over to Hepburnville.
I could. Why would I do that? I'd go to the wrong field anyway.
Again, I was there yesterday.
Fouled off.
Chase the high one. I was there yesterday, and somebody had parked in the space that you were parked in. They parked their white Tesla there. I said, somebody's feeling pretty brave parking their Tesla right behind home plate there. I showed some gentleman a picture of your car.
I was going to say, not that. Did you really?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
They were like, oh.
It was a glancing blow.
Yeah.
Okay. Down low. Pitch count is up to 42 on a humid day.
Good stop by Gunlack on that one.
Yep. They're not going to get sunburned today.
Nope.
1-2 pitch with 1 out. High. 2-2. McCloskey making a lot of pitches.
Berkey at seconds, jumping around back there, trying to taunt him to throw the ball.
They're not taking the bait.
They are not.
McCloskey's next pitch. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks.
Oh.
Well,
I missed the ball on that one.
That is 4 walks here. Given up by McCloskey. He's looking to the dugout and to his third baseman, Shellman. This will bring up J.J. Picktel, if I'm reading. Oh, wait. Why is Hess still batting? He started down to first. What?
Oh, so I was right.
He fouls that up.
I only had 3 balls.
Well, I wondered. I thought, gee, he went to first in a hurry. Well, I have a base on ball marked on my score sheet. Now what will happen? He's still batting. TBD. I should mark.
You could use pencil. You could use an eraser.
Yes, Mr. Elling does that. He's more old school than me. Whatever happened to Tom? Next pitch, high. There it is. First and second.
You lucked out on that one, John. Coach Hanley's walking out of the dugout here.
Yep. Coach Hanley, he's got one of those wrist things on his wrist, too. Let's see what he's going to do here. It's a 2-1 game, but McCloskey has made 46 pitches with 1 out in the second. Yikes. These are 6-inning games. Again, the winner of this will host the Section 3 championship July 12th to 16th. So whoever wins this is going to have a long, long break. And I think we're going to resume play. Coach Hanley heads back to the dugout.
Easton Farrar is always out just reassuring his teammates at the mound. I saw him the other night out there. He was calming people down, tapping them on the shoulder, keeping everybody focused. And
you should wire them up like they do in the Little League World Series. Seriously.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be. You should talk to these guys about that. All right, Picktel is the batter, swinging a miss on a fastball, strike one. J.J. Picktel, P-I-K-T-E-L. That would be good. Or put one on Chad Farrar. Chad keeps a steady stream going.
He's enthusiastic over there.
He is.
He's always hyping the kids up, too.
He is. 0-1 on Picktel. Ground ball, second base.
There's one at second. Oh, brought him off the bag. Oh, they got it. Third base. Oh, he dropped the ball. Oh, almost had a double play from second to first to third.
It all happened so quickly. So they get the lead runner. Now they get Hess at second. Okay.
Yeah, Hess at second.
And then the lead runner, Berkey, goes to third. On first on the fielder's choice is Picktel. This will bring up Micah Struthers.
He rounded third and stopped probably about 10, 15 feet out, went back, and that ball was there, but he just dropped it. That would have been an unorthodox double play.
It would have been extremely. So now they're 2 outs, though. Runners on first and third. Let's see if on that runner fouled back. Nice catch. Did that guy catch that in the stands? Close.
No. Rolled down. Ferrari picked it up, throws it back in.
Micah Struthers is your right-handed batter. Hitting out of the 11 hole with runners on first and third. Surprised they don't send that runner on first, respecting Freddie Gunlock's arm. Swinging a miss at high heat.
The high one there.
1-2 on Struthers. 2 outs. 50 pitches for McCloskey here with 2 outs in the second. Trying to pitch out of a jam. Needs another strike. Just misses outside. Mikey Eisworth waits on deck. 2-1 Keystone on top, bottom of the second. Called strike 3.
McCloskey puts a lid on that jam there, John. And
a lid on the, let me write that down.
Sealed it up.
4 strikeouts he has, and we'll end the inning with a couple runners on for Williamsport, nothing across. We've gone through 2, Keystone 2, and Williamsport 1. Find yourself with too much stuff. Attic is filled, basement is filled, but still too much stuff. Time for Central Storage, just off Eagle Valley Road near Mill Hall. Central Storage, your secure and convenient storage solution for individuals and businesses with a range of unit sizes available. Don't despair, store more, stress less at Central Storage along Swamp Lane at 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-6365. Central Storage, ready for your stuff. It's time to golf on Central Pennsylvania's premier public course, the beautiful 18-hole Clinton Country Club. Nestled between Fishing Creek and Bald Eagle Creek, a most unique golfing experience. New pro Central Mountain High grad Brady Williams invites you to learn more about membership. The Clinton Country Club, just off Route 220 Mill Hall. Learn more about the Mid-State's premier public course. Go online at clintoncountryclub.com. Service Garage of Renova provides you with the best fuel oil service throughout Clinton County and beyond. Service Garage is so much more. Excavation and skid steer work, sewer and water line repair, driveways, concrete work, grass cutting, stone sales too. Serving Renova, Lock Haven, and surrounding areas. Service Garage, call them at 923-0683 or 660-2314. With a shout out to all the Renova area Keystone All-Star ball players. Okay, Bill. All right.
Top of the third, John. Keystone comes back to bat.
Okay. Let's see. This should be Cooper Robinson coming to bat for Keystone, right-handed batter. Keystone leads 2-1. McCloskey did a good job of getting out of the jam. Solomon Katz, third inning of work. Ground ball. Tough play. Shortstop sets, throws, and gets him.
Oh, that was close. He thought he beat it.
Robinson nipped. That was nicely done. Noah Cole, slow ground ball, grass infield. He got it over to Connor Smith. Bang, bang, play.
He's upset about it.
But life goes on, Bill.
That's baseball, John. Something else.
Marshall Davis, the right fielder, stands in.
This is my vote for best name on the team, Marshall.
Marshall Davis played for Albert Miller Logging in the Woolridge Little League. Swinging a miss, strike one. Well, Katz is keeping his team in the game here. 2-1, top of the third. Keystone leads. Katz at 36 pitches. Bounces that one up there.
That was the same pitch the last one. He started to swing early and then he recognized that it was coming in slower than he thought. And so he pulled up a little bit and then got through. So it was just a little bit of a dribbler.
A little bit of a dribbler. Katz from the stretch. Down low.
Bounces that one in there.
How's it going?
2-1. Going good. No comments since Chip McCann was making fun of me for messing up the scoreboard. So,
hey, who among us that pitch is high?
Nice catch by the catcher.
Yeah, it was. It's catcher Moyer.
3-1. I'd be surprised if he swung at this one. He'd have to love it.
Marshall Davis is your batter. He looks hitterish.
He does.
Called strike two. Full count. One out. Keystone 2 runs, 2 hits. And a pop up. The first baseman makes a. Somebody caught it. Who caught it? The first baseman
did.
Yeah, the first baseman. Smith to his right, Deemer to his left. And the taller Smith makes the catch. Nice running catch. 2 outs.
Brings up Grayson Calford.
Out of the Renova Little League, played for DeMart Contracting, one of our sponsors. We thank Team DeMart. Calford, the number 12 batter. Lefty.
That's high for ball one.
So Katz doing okay here, holding this Keystone team that had 14 runs in the first game to just a couple here with 2 outs in inning number 3. That pitch gets away. Should Williamsport win, we'd have to come back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bill, do you have anything planned for tomorrow at 1 o'clock?
I have. Actually, this morning I just made plans where I'm seeing about doing one of the All-Star teams photos tomorrow at 1.
Oh, okay. Maybe you could get them to come down here if you have to. It wouldn't be this All-Star team, would it?
It's one of,
off-speed pitch.
One of the, I think it's one of the travel teams. So, you know, we have all of our district all-star teams. Then we also have travel teams that go and play in tournaments and stuff for Keystone.
So how old would those kids be?
There's 2 8U teams and then a 10 team and I think a 12 team.
Amazing. 3-0 pitch coming in here for a strike. And that's why Keystone does well. They start early. They start playing very early. And they only get better. They all go up to Coach Kramer, Central Mountain. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Katz trying to pick up a rare 1-2-3 inning. He had one in the first. He's trying to get one here in the third. They're having trouble picking up his slants. He's at, it's a full count, actually, on Calford. Pops one up. Foul territory, third baseman, sliding grab, well done.
Right in front of us.
That's a great play by the third baseman, Berkey. He's complimented by pitcher Katz. They're fired up. 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across for Keystone. We go to the bottom of the third. Keystone 2 and Williamsport 1.
The biggest 4th of July sale is going on now at Kleiny's Home Furnishings, Route 150 between Woolridge and Avis. We're celebrating our amazing country with the most amazing deals of the year. If you're considering a new look for your home, now is the time to do it without breaking the bank. Score star-spangled savings on fabric and leather stationery and reclining furniture with over 800 fabric choices and plenty of options. During this 4th of July sale, save big on all Flex Steel stationery or reclining furniture in stock and and special orders, FlexSteel sofas, chairs, love seats, and reclining furniture. Celebrate these big savings during the 4th of July sale at Kleiny's Home Furnishings, Route 150 between Woolwich and Avis. Online at Kleiny'sFurniture.com.
It's just like coming home to Kleiny's. It's just like coming home to Kleiny's.
When it comes to home improvement, DeMart's Contracting covers all the bases. Devin DeMart brings the heat with quality craftsmanship that's always a home run. This summer, DeMart's Contracting is cheering on Keystone baseball and softball. Good luck, teams. Swing big and play hard. For work that knocks it out of the park, call DeMart's Contracting in Farwell at 570-263-2781. And coming soon, hit the sweet spot at Three Brothers Pizza at the corner of 8th Street in Renova.
As the temperatures drop, trust Redmond's Complete Comfort to keep your home warm and cozy. From mechanical and electrical to HVAC, we're your one-stop shop for home comfort. We treat you like family with respect, professionalism, and a commitment to excellence. Experience the Redmond's difference, top-notch service, expert technicians, and a dedication to your satisfaction. Redmond's Complete Comfort. Your comfort, our commitment.
It's the bottom of the third, John, and this Williamsport team is pumped up and is getting ready to come back. They've had some chances the past couple of innings. They're looking to get at least one here to tie it up.
Yep.
Potentially more.
Mikey Eisworth will be the leadoff batter. That'll turn the line over. Then it'll be Cole and Deemer to bat. In the bottom of the third inning, usually these games are pretty high scoring, but so far the pitchers, there have only been 2 hits in the game, both by Keystone when they scored their 2 runs in the second inning. Eisworth is a check swing foul one. He's a left-handed version of Cole, the on-deck batter. They're the 2 smaller Williamsport players. He holds that bat high. He's ready. He's programmed to go. Strike 1. McCloskey's next pitch. Strike 2. Eisworth pounds the plate with his bat. Nods to his coach.
Do we know what the pitch limit is for 8-10-year-olds?
Yes, I do. For which, their team?
Well, I'm just saying, we're at 54 pitches right now.
Yeah. That pitch misses high.
So I didn't know what his cutoff point was.
You're asking me that.
Yeah.
Ask Eric that. 65 is one of the thresholds. Then 85, I don't know. Swing and foul back into the left arm of the home plate umpire. He's going to walk it off. Ouch. Not rubbing it. Hanging in. He's still walking it off. So the catcher's going to go out and talk to the pitcher. Yeah, their coach is going to make sure the home plate umpire is okay. But that hit a fleshy part, looked like maybe the bicep area or something. The first base and third base umpires are going to come in and check on him just to make sure. Again, these guys do a great job. They donate their time. They're gamers. And
swapping out balls.
Yep, new ball for pitcher McCloskey.
He wants to get that one out of circulation.
I noticed since
he's looking at it.
Now since I'm back from exile, they have a flagship store.
Yes.
That wasn't here 2 years ago.
They just built that last year.
Okay. That looks really nice.
Yeah.
All right. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. That is strikeout number 5 for Mr. McCloskey. And that'll turn the lineup over and bring up Noah Cole, who walked and scored their only run. They used a couple walks to help generate a run without a hit in the first inning.
You had made the comment about it being a relatively low-scoring game for this age group. I think part of that is all the pass balls that have gotten by, most of them have been with nobody on base, so nobody's advanced on those ones. And usually at this age group, that's where you see a lot of runs with those pass balls.
Yeah, that pitch is a strike to Cole. So McCloskey with a strikeout and out in front here, 0-1. He leads 2-1. We're in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss, strike two. Put that one right in there.
He's swinging this at bat. Last one, I think he stood there and took a bunch of balls.
The 0-2 pitch. Down low and away. I can see the pitch count scoreboard thingy in the Williamsport dugout from here.
Yeah, they have it on the scoreboard out there also.
Yeah, they have 47, but that helps them in the dugout. They know exactly where they are.
Yep.
That pitch just misses.
Just a little high.
Is that a little blue sky?
A little bit.
Is that possible?
I haven't seen one in so long.
No, well, it comes and goes. Yeah. All right, the count's 2-2 on Cole. Swing and a miss. Challenged him with heat. That's 3 straight strikeouts for McCloskey, who's starting to find his groove here. He now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts.
Wasn't that a movie? McCloskey got his groove back?
It might.
Or was that Stella? Stella got her groove back or something?
Something like that. Close enough. Henry Deemer, who got on a fielder's choice, stands in. Just misses.
Outside.
McCloskey's pitch count up to 63. I think Coach Hanley'd like to get 3 innings out of him. Foul back, big cut. Count 1-1, 2 outs.
I'm glad I was not back there taking photos. It went right through the hole where the cameras are in the back for Little League World Series.
Did it hit you?
I'm sitting over here, so no, it didn't. But
oh, I see. I thought it was when you were back there. Oh, I see.
It went right through.
Oh, okay.
That's what makes me nervous about shooting those pitcher shots back here.
That pitch is low and away. I'm sure you've heard this one, although you're from Western Pennsylvania. That blue sky is enough there to mend a Dutchman's pants.
Oh.
Don't remember that?
I do not.
Just trying to be helpful. 2-1.
I know no Dutchman.
Number pitcher, McCloskey, sets, fields, throws, and gets him. Hanging on to the ball nicely is Farrar. A 1-2-3. We've had a couple 1-2-3 innings. These pitchers doing okay for 10 years old. We have a pitcher's duel after 3. Keystone 2 and Williamsport 1.
Warm weather grime taking a toll on your vehicle? Solve that problem with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown, 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall, and 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, any day, 7 days a week. From Karaoke Friday to menu specials to special events. Always a great time at Haywood's on the Green, just off Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
Here's some great news from J.J. Peters Disposal, now offering a convenient new billing system you can view online and pay online. AutoPay, easy and available now from J.J. Peters Disposal, your hometown refuse company. Visit them at 76 Pennsylvania Avenue, Mill Hall, and learn about AutoPay. Call them at 748-7957 or visit Facebook at J.J. Peters Disposal, Inc. Serving the greater Clinton County community for 4 generations, J.J. Peters Disposal. Okay, Bill.
All right, John. So I just got word that Little League's monitoring the weather, and they see a couple of cells that might be coming in this way.
No.
I mean,
No.
they're just keeping an eye on it. They just want people to be aware.
No.
I mean, looking at the sky now, it looks beautiful, but I don't know what it looks like back up.
No.
Just throwing it out there.
I'm not listening to you.
That's what Mr. Carey just said.
Top of the 4th, Bentley Leone. He looks hitterish. Ground ball. Tough play. Pitcher falls down. Third baseman throws it away. Bentley's going to leg it to second. We'll call that a hit and an error. Tough play. Slow ground ball. The Cats made a dive, went belly up. And the third baseman, Berkey, cut it off, but threw wildly. But Leon was going to beat that slow roller. So, an insurance run down on second base, and Weston Heeman will stand in. He grounded out the first time up. Bunt, a beauty. They throw to first. Late, the runner on third will come in standing up. It's 3-1. Just like that, aggressive base running. Leon never stopped running. Heeman with a bunt single beats the play at first. So back-to-back hits and another run in. They did that in a hurry. People were flying around here. So a couple errors by Williamsport. This will bring up Easton Farrar, who grounded back to the pitcher. A lot of infield hits here. That one produces a run. Still only nobody out. Gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner to the third. Heeman will come in standing. So Keystone getting something going here. Couple runs in now. They lead 4-1. Cats from the stretch. Ground ball, another slow one. Got to run in. They throw to first. What's the call? Save. Another infield hit. The second baseman, Deemer, took the throw to first. Farrar scores the third run of the inning. The fifth of the game for Keystone. An infield hit, an RBI. The fourth run for Keystone, excuse me. Swing and a miss. Ball gets by the catcher. Down to second goes Farrar. The batter is Shelban. He struck out the first time up. Still nobody out. 2 runs in. It's 4-1. Keystone with 4 runs, 4 hits. Haven't gotten the ball out of the infield, but they got a couple singles out of it. 3 singles and 2 runs. A bunt single and a couple slow rollers. Tough break for Williamsport. Tough plays for 10-year-old players. Swing and a miss. Gets by the catcher again. Down to third goes Farrar. Still with nobody out. 4-1 Keystone lead. Top of the 4th inning. Keystone trying to win the District 12 championship here. And host a sectional 3 tournament. Don't know if that would be at Beach Creek, a long run. If the first they have to win. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit to the outfield. A solid single driving in Farrar is Shellman, the cleanup hitter. That's the hardest hit ball of the inning. He'll get an RBI. And Keystone now with 4 straight singles, plating 3 runs. And they lead 5-1. And Logan Hanley will stand in, fouls one back. So, an infield single, a bunt single, an infield single for an RBI, and then a solid base hit by Shellman for an RBI. And Hanley bats. He singled and scored his first time up. And that pitch, ball 2. More blue sky now here. Hoping to get this one in before any storms hit. Shot out in the hole to left field. First and second. They're on to Cats now. Second time through. Shellman goes to second. Hanley 2 for 2. He hit that one between short and third. Well struck. Hit number 7 for Keystone. Second for Hanley. This will bring up Freddie Gunlock, who doubled to the wall his first time up, driving in a run. Sun burning through here right now. 2 on, nobody out. Keystone opening things up here. Pitcher, ball slips from his hand. The runners, one runner. No, Williamsport's coming undone. The runner on first went halfway to second. The Williamsport catcher throws the ball out in right field. Sixth run will come around and score. That's Shellman. And all the way to second goes Hanley. So they're really struggling a bit here. It's now and now the umpire's not sure what they'd be talking about. The ball slipped out of Katz's hand. The coaches told the runners to run. Are they going to decide if that's a pitch or no pitch? If it's a pitch, either way, you would think the runners could advance. And this is where we say call Bristol. So there could be a run in. Let's wait and see. All 3 umpires in a confab. Now they're talking to the Williamsport coach, Deemer. Let's see if they send the runners back. Scoreboard does not show that that was a pitch. So if he just throws away the ball, you would think the runners would be able to advance, even if he was trying to make a pitch. Now they're going to talk to Bryce Hanley, the Keystone manager. They did decide it was a pitch, a ball. Still not sure why the runners couldn't advance. So they bring them all back. So if it was a pitch, it's a wild pitch. I don't know. That's a tough one, just when you think you've seen it all. So scratch that one run. It's 5-1. And the batter's Gunlock. He'll take ball, strike one. That's 1-1. That was a strange sequence. Gunlock with a booming doubles first time. That pitch is low. Nice stop by catcher Moyer. Sun's out here. Burning through in South Williamsport, Clinton County Sports. 10-year-old baseball championship. Swinging a miss and the pitch down low. Counts 2-2. Pitch count for Cats. Now up to 62. Hot day. Called strike 3, says the umpire. Gunlock is run up. That is just the first out of the inning, the third strikeout for Cats. It'll bring up Mason Wright, who walked the first time up. Again, the score is 5-1. 2 in the second, 3 here in the fourth for Keystone. He shows bunt. No pitch. What do we got? Umpire called timeout. Yeah, it's called a ball. I don't know what he called. First and second. Shows bunt again. Pulls the bat back. Ball 2. 1 out. 3 runs in here. Runners on first and second. Cat's next pitch. This is low and away. Ball 3. (5-1) Keystone leading, trying to get more here in the top of the fourth. Pitch is called a strike. 3-1 is the count. Two runners on. Cat's pitch. A number to second base. Takes it to short to the second base bag for the force out. Be first and third. That will be the second out. Right is on first on the fielder's choice. 2 outs. And the coach for Williamsport is coming out. It's a 5-1 game. Their pitcher's at 68 pitches. Let's see if they're going to stick with him. If they lose, their season is over. If they win, they will play tomorrow in a winner-take-all game. The batter for Keystone will be Whit McCloskey, who grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. So Keystone this inning went single, bunt single, 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 single. And play will resume with the Cats still on the mound. McCloskey, the batter. Pitch called a strike. Down to second goes right. Hanley is on third. That pitch is low and away. So 2 runners in scoring position here. 3 runs in, 5-1 Keystone, top of the 4th. Bill's off taking pictures. Next pitch, down low. Catcher blocks it, keeps it in front of him. 2-1 to count. 71 pitches for Cats here. Into the bottom, the top of the 4th. Gets away from the catcher. And the run will score to make it 6-1. That was Shellman crossing the plate. 6-1 ball game. Hanley's on third. Pitches at the knees for a strike. McCloskey, the batter. That gets away from the catcher. It's ball 4, and crossing the plate with run number 7. Is right. Yikes. He's getting out of hand here, scoring wise. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close enough. 7-1 now the score. First pitch is a strike. The runner on first will go to second. And this should be Logan Strauss after McCloskey draws a walk on that wild pitch that allowed a run to come in. Low and away. 1-1. Runner on second. Should be McCloskey. That pitch is inside. 2-1. 2 outs here. 5 runs in this inning. 7-1 Keystone lead, trying to take the Division 12 crown. 10-year-old. Ground ball off the hands of first base coach Heeman. 2-2 the count on Strauss. 2 outs. Cats, that's that ball ready to go. Pitches away. Cooper Robinson waits on deck. A lot of blue sky right now. Next pitch. Ground foul to third base coach Hanley. Fields it, gets it back in. He doffs his cap to the Keystone fans up in the stands here at Volunteer Stadium. Nicely played by Coach Hanley. Katz delivers. Called strike 3. Strauss is rung up looking. The Keystone's going to plate 5 runs. And they'll take a 7-1 lead here. Again, scheduled to play at 2 o'clock today in softball will be the Keystone 11s, though, to play at Hepburn Lycoming against East Lycoming. And we'll be back with the bottom of the 4th right after this.
Hey there, neighbor. Are you dreaming of owning your own little slice of heaven? Amy Probst at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is here to help. For 14 years, she has been helping folks just like you find their perfect home right here in Clinton County. Imagine waking up in a place that truly feels like yours, building equity, creating lasting memories, and maybe even having a furry friend to greet you at the door. It's all part of the homeownership dream. And guess what? It's totally achievable. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking to upgrade or an investor wanting to grow your property portfolio, Amy has got your back. Let Amy help find the perfect home for you. She offers free home evaluations so you know exactly where you stand. Ready to turn those rent checks into mortgage payments? Give Amy Probst a call today and let her help you find your happy place. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, your friendly neighborhood real estate experts. 334 East Water Street, Lock Haven, 570-367-0052.
Facing legal trouble? Don't face it alone. When legal challenges arise, seek the counsel of attorney Patrick A. Johnson. He is here to fight for you. With years of experience and a proven track record, he'll protect your rights and get you the justice you deserve. Whether you require assistance with a business transaction, a family dispute, or a criminal charge, trust in the expertise of attorney Patrick A. Johnson. Call Patrick A. Johnson today at 570-893-4793. When you need a champion in your corner, choose attorney Patrick A. Johnson, your trusted legal partner.
Ready to hit the road? Susquehanna Trailways has your ticket to adventure. From New York City and Niagara Falls to fall foliage train rides, holiday light shows, and even the Radio City Christmas Spectacular. With one-day getaways, overnight escapes, baseball games, and big-time shows, there's a seat just for you. Book your next tour today at susquehannabus.com. Adventure awaits.
Okay, Bill.
Did you get clarification?
Yeah,
there,
it's a
John?
balk. It was a balk.
That was a balk. Okay.
That's why the runner said that makes sense. If it had been a pitch, the ball's in play and the runners can do whatever they want
So
to
they
do.
have to let it play out and see how it goes before they make the ruling on it.
I guess. No, don't. We just called it a balk. Don't ask me. Get Attorney Strauss down here. I don't know. So McCloskey hanging in there. We go into the bottom of the 4th inning. Keystone has opened up a 7-1 lead here. 7 runs, 6 hits, no errors. This should be that Noah Moyer batting. It is. I'll tell you what, McCloskey's really zeroed in, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. He's gone to heat now with a 7-1 lead. Again, this is 10-year-old baseball. Keystone, another strong defensive game. They didn't make an error in their first game. That pitch is low. Don't want to jinx them. But this is nice now. Nicer than they were predicting. You should check my phone.
I mean, whenever I heard them say about they're monitoring themselves, and then the sun came out.
That pitch misses away. Keystone has opened a 7-1 lead. This is the 4th at bat for Williamsport.
I missed a couple of those. I was trying to keep the scoreboard and take pictures at the same time, and
Pitch misses inside, a leadoff walk. Moyer. And that is approximately walk number 5. This should bring up Julian Montoya, the center fielder. Pitch count up to.
did you see Mike Schlesinger was commenting in when all that was going on?
No, what'd he say?
That it should have been called a ball since it crossed the line and a live ball. But that's in the past now.
Called strike 1. Sun's out. The weatherman said clear today. No, he said cloudy today.
Turned into a nice day for a baseball game out there, though.
Yeah.
Better for us. We're in the shade, but
Called strike 2. Not 99 degrees. We're all thankful for that. So the count here is 73 for McCloskey. The count on the batter is 0-2 over his head.
Brett seemed to think at this age level it was a 75 pitch count. I'm not 100% on that, but he said he thought it drops down.
I don't know.
Maybe Eric Brungard's still listening. Or Mike, you can tell us what the pitch count limit is.
Called strike 3. Comes back with a strikeout. That's number 7. And we'll bring up Connor Smith, who walked his first time up.
Hanley. He's making the call, so it must have been 75.
Okay. Which allows us to take a timeout. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Keystone leads by a 7-1 score. And we'll see who the new pitcher is going to be. McCloskey with a nice job here. He actually did not give up a hit in 3 1/3 innings of work. At this point, 1 run, 7 strikeouts.
They gave the ball to Shellman.
You think that means he'll probably be pitching? All right, let's take a timeout. We'll be right back. SARS Tree Service, proud team sponsor of Keystone Little League Softball, wishes all the best to the Keystone Softball and Baseball All-Star teams. SARS Tree Service continuing to serve you for more than 50 years for all your tree care needs. Good luck to all the Keystone kids and the SAR team All-Star players, Mazden Moore and Avery Bechtel from SARS Tree Service. Go online at sarstreeservice.com or call 570-769-2482 for a free estimate. Team SAR announcing Pizza City is changing hands this summer to Pizza City Bar and Grill, where you can get the Mid-State's best hoagies and pizza and more. And if you have visitors staying in the area, Traveling Timbers Properties LLC has an Airbnb ready for you. Stay tuned.
This is Jeff Bailiff, owner of Hear the Birds Hearing Aid Center in Lock Haven. I am half the average regional price for top technology digital hearing aids. Everything about me and my practice, license, location, and nearly 100 patient reviews can be seen at hearthebirds.com, or you can call me at 570-748-5444. I would be honored to help you hear better. 570-748-5444.
Jeff's the man to see if you want to hear better. Take it from me. Right, Bill Crow?
Correct, John.
Thank you.
So it looks like they have Carter Shellman in there now, getting his warm-up pitches in.
Carter Shellman, he played for McGee's Scrap out of the Blanchard Little League. Again, this is the 10-year-old All-Star team.
Matt Frank did confirm for us that it's 75 pitch max for 10-year-olds.
Very good. Appreciate Matt. All these guys keeping us straight.
It takes a village, John.
It takes a village. They've changed the rules since I managed Powers Trucking Company. We were good. Maybe I get back into coaching.
There you go.
I think Clinton County Sports sponsor a team. We'll coach it and broadcast and take pictures.
Coach anything.
Over the head of the next batter, Connor Smith. So this is our first look at Shellman. In that first game, the win earlier in the week, we had Leone and Heeman pitch. This is Shellman. That pitch just misses. 1 on, nobody, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Smith is the batter. No storms expected by my phone till 4 p.m. here. That pitch just misses away. It's pleasant. 78, something like that, my phone said.
It helps when we're in the shade.
Yeah, it's great. This is very pleasant. That pitch misses away. So an initial walk surrendered by Spellman. Down to second goes Moyer. Smith is on first. They still don't have a hit. Solomon Katz got on a fielder's choice. First time up will stand in. 10-year-old baseball here. We'll be back here Tuesday. We're going to stay down till Tuesday?
No.
No.
So our game on Tuesday is at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mr. Phil Williams is going to come keep you company on that one.
Oh, really?
Yep, it'll be you and Phil doing the call.
Oh, he hit him.
Yep.
How'd you get Phil? What'd you tell Phil?
He texted me this morning and said, hey, do you need help on Tuesday? I said, absolutely, I'll take it. I thought he was talking about today at first, and then it dawned on me that it was Tuesday. He's coaching his daughter's travel ball team today. So best of luck to them.
Yep. All right, bases are filled with little millionaires.
Did you hear the crack of that whenever it hit him?
No,
he had
hardly
a guard on his arm, and that's why he wears it, because that's exactly where it hit him.
He nailed him. So, walking a hit batter here. Bases are loaded. Williamsport trying to get back in this. Wild pitch.
Fastball.
They're going to send him. The pitcher doesn't cover. Now he covers. They throw it away. The runners all go back. Everybody's safe. People were going in several different directions.
Yeah, Heeman came in and finally scooped it up, but a guy from third did not advance, and I think he was being told to advance to try to steal home. And then he had to go back, and everybody else had to go back.
One out, bases loaded.
Shellman didn't cover the plate.
McRae is the batter. That gets away from young Freddie. They're going to send a runner to play at the plate. Safe, 7-2 game. Scoring the second run for Billtown is Moyer. Down to third goes Smith. Down to second goes Katz. And the count is 2-0.
Easton Farrar's calling a conference at the mound.
Conference at the mound. Settle them down. Everybody relax. Take a deep breath. Enjoy the day. It's a 7-2 game.
I think if they had captains on the base, you know how the football team, you have like a C on your jersey or your captain. I think Easton would wear one of those C's.
Probably. There's another wild pitch. Here comes run number 3.
I don't know what.
Here comes run number 4. Do they score it? Catcher's dropped. They score 2 runs on a wild pitch. Katz, the catcher got nailed in the hand on the slide. Oh boy, Freddie Gunlock holding his left wrist. That's not good. They scored 2 runs on a wild pitch. Smith scored from third. Katz scores from second by way of third. The count on McRae is 3-0 and
clears the bases, correct?
Yeah. 3 runs. They go walk, hit batter, and some errant play by Keystone tossing the ball hither and yon. Recreate that last play for us, will you, Bill?
There was a lot that happened. The one thing I did notice is on these pass balls, Shellman has to get in and cover home plate.
The first one surprised them.
The ball gets away from him, and he kind of hangs out there. He was a little bit quicker that time, but like the pitcher needs to hustle to get in there and cover that because Gunlack got that ball and he tossed it up there, but there was nobody at home plate to catch it.
Yeah.
So it kind of rolled back in, and he has to be aware, and I'm sure Coach Hanley's going to let him know, like, if that ball gets past the catcher, you have to hustle in there and cover. I mean, not so much now because there's nobody on the base, but when there's somebody on third.
10 years old.
10 years old.
It's a learning experience. Yeah. And from Williamsport's perspective, all of a sudden, it's a 7-4 game.
They're right back in it.
They have some practice throws to make sure Freddie Gunlock is okay, and we're pleased to report he'll continue as the catcher.
Looks like we'll probably be getting another catcher for Williamsport here in the next inning because they're at.
McRae takes a strike. It's
81 on the pitch count out there. That can't be right, though.
I don't know.
Wasn't it 75? Didn't we determine it was a 75?
I think that's one of the cutoffs. That pitch is taken for strike 2. I think if they were going to try to save him, I think the next one could be 85. I don't know. We're 10 years old. We'll find out. Swing and a miss. He comes back after falling behind 3-0. Comes back and fans McRae. That's a big strikeout for Spellman. His first. This should bring up that George Berkey, who has walked in his lone at bat. It's a 7-4 game. They still don't have a hit. That pitch.
4 runs and no hits, huh?
You don't see that often. A pitch high and inside, ball one. These 10-year-old games can change in a heartbeat. The greatest one was that first 10-year-old softball game where Keystone pulled it out 14-13. Next pitch, swing and a miss, nice heat from Shellman.
We've seen some good games so far this year. Ones that I thought were over, turned around and came back, and
Yep. That's why we play whatever number of innings they're scheduled to play. Low and inside. Berkey stands out, stands back in. Number 12 is Berkey. Chokes up on the bat. Shellman from the stretch over Berkey's head. That's a ball. So play goes on here, 7-4, bottom of the fourth. High and away, another walk. That's the second walk surrendered by Spellman. 2 walks, a hit batter, and a strikeout here so far in the bottom of the fourth. There are 2 outs.
I'd expect some aggressive base running.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see that. It hasn't hurt him yet. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Coach Farrar's yelling from the dugout. I can hear him over there trying to get the boys pumped up.
This is going to bring up that Nash Hess. He's the left fielder. They're getting to the smaller guys in their lineup here. Swinging a miss, strike one. So, 3 runs in without a hit. Oh, and 1 on Hess. Pop up.
Shot out in the middle of, Browse just missed it. Gonna get the ball in here. The second baseman. Runners on the corners.
Davis couldn't quite hang on. We'll see how they score that. That could be the first hit, or it could be a Keystone error. Either way, it's first to
I
third.
think that was Strauss out there.
Okay, it was Davis. You could very well be right. I wouldn't argue the point. They called it a hit, so we'll call it a hit, right? Tough plays. This will bring up Pichtel, and he'll take strike one. First and third, the tying runs at the plate here, Bill.
Could get interesting if a ball gets by the catcher here.
Yes, 2 more runs could score. Don't see that very often. Nice stop on that inside pitch by catcher Gunlock. Young Freddie's hanging in there.
He's got a lot more to protect than he usually is accustomed to when playing goalie.
He needs those pads, those goalkeeper pads. Foul tip, swing and a miss. Either way, it's a strike. Strike 2, so a chance here for Shellman to pitch out of this jam, which has occurred from a single and a walk in a 7-4 game. Called strike 3. Big strikeout. Huge strikeout.
Strikeout.
Huge. And HSO that Williamsport will plate 3 runs on 1 hit. We've completed 4 innings. It's Keystone 7 and Williamsport 4.
Are your kids playing in a real Little League? Little League is the world's largest and most respected youth sports program. With nearly 2.4 million children and more than 1 million volunteers in dozens of countries around the world. Little League includes baseball and softball programs for kids ages 4 to 16. There's the Challenger Division program for kids with physical and mental challenges too. For those adults interested in starting a genuine Little League in your area, assistance is available from Little League International in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. For more information on Little League, visit the Little League website at www.littleleague.org.
Calling all Clinton County businesses. Are you in the game? This is your chance to be a champion.
ClintonCountySports.com is the place for local sports news, highlights, and live streams. Don't miss out on reaching a crowd as passionate as ours. Advertise with ClintonCountySports.com and get your brand in front of thousands of dedicated fans. From high school heroes to hometown legends, we cover it all. So don't just watch the game from the sidelines. Get in the action and score big with ClintonCountySports.com. Advertise with ClintonCountySports.com today, and let's make some noise.
Well, John, looks like we have a new pitcher for Williamsport. Is that Struthers?
You are correct, sir. That would, in fact, be...
I wondered why. The pitch count out there said 81. So the last pitcher, Katz, must have hit his 75 limit on the same batter, and because you can finish out the batter, I believe.
This is Micah Struthers. M-I-C-H-A. Struthers. Katz goes 4, gives up 7 hits, 7 runs, strikes out approximately 3. Had pretty good control. Let me see. 7-4 ball game.
Williamsport's first baseman's down on the ground over there. I don't know what happened there. If he caught a ball or something in warm-ups, or
I don't know. He's being tended to by their coaches. I will note that the official scorekeeper here gave Deemer a hit in the first inning. On one I scored as a fielder's choice. We'll defer to their judgment. So
that's a 2-hitter?
Yep, they have 2 hits.
They have 1 hit on the board.
Yeah. So I had him with 1. Game Changer has him with 2. Who's keeping Game Changer? That here? Would that be Chad? Doesn't matter.
Sure. Someone's doing it.
It doesn't really. It's not life-threatening.
Kudos to whoever's keeping it.
Yeah, right. Well, or, yeah. Okay, the first baseman's up. We're happy to report.
Okay.
The umpire's talking to their coaches. First baseman standing at the bag. It's hot. Not as hot as it was, sports fans. Like 20 degrees cooler than it was. It is humid. Struthers, what's Struthers running over the pitcher? He's yelling to his second baseman. I think he wants to throw down to second. It's a learning experience for all of us. Okay, there's his final warm-up. Catcher. Strong throw down to second.
The pitcher ran clear out. Usually, you see him duck or take a couple steps out of the way for clear the path for that throw. He ran halfway to first.
So Struthers, first inning of work. Micah Struthers. And I'm thinking the batter here is Cooper Robinson. First pitch low and inside, ball 1. How's it going, Bill? Have you ever had so much fun? Bill's miming this inning. All right, the Cavs 1-0 on Robinson. Counts 2-0. Struthers is the new pitcher. He's a right-handed pitcher. We're into the top of the 5th. It's 7-4 Keystone. Pitch catches it some corner. It's 2-1. Sun is out here at Volunteer Stadium. Keystone 10 baseball trying to join the Keystone 10 softball as district champs. Shot to the third baseman off his glove. Shortstop picks it up, but they're not going to get Robinson. We'll see how they might want to score that one on the scoreboard here. We'll go back and defer to the scoreboard. They haven't made that decision yet. Anyway, 1 on. And Marshall Davis, who popped to third the first time up, will stand in. They called it an error on the third baseman. So play will continue here in the top of the 5th, a 6-inning game. Keystone leads 7-4. It's not over yet. Struthers pitch. Down low, nice stop by the catcher. Moyer was the catcher. I think that's still Moyer. Handles his position well. 10 years old. High. Gets away from the catcher. Down to second goes Robinson. Insurance run on second. Davis at bat. And Kaufer on deck. Struthers. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count here on Marshall Davis. Struthers' next pitch. That's high. Full count. Davis presents himself. Full count pitch. Oh, called strike three. 1 out. Struthers with a strikeout. This will bring up Kaufer, who popped to third his first time up. That was a great sliding catch in foul territory by the third baseman, Berkey, at the time. Defensive play of the game, I'd call it. Bunt. Is it fair? Is it foul? It just rules foul. There's a small lip down the third base line, kind of kicked off of the grass in play portion and ruled foul. So Kaufer will come back to home plate. Left-handed batter. 7-4 Keystone leads, trying to get some insurance here. In the top of the fifth. Bunts that one foul. Strike two. Two strikes on Kaufer, 1 out. Sun behind some clouds, some blue skies, some clouds here. Storms around 4 are predicted. Blowing away that pitch. 1-2 on Kaufer, and then the top of the lineup. Top of the lineup accounted for 5 runs in the 4th inning with a lot of base hits. Next pitch. High and away, 2-2 the count. He strung together 5 straight hits as part of that 5-run inning. 2-2 pitch coming into Kaufer here. Lefty stands in. Foul ball to the backstop. Kaufer stays alive. Again, we'll be back here Tuesday for the 12 championship game. Keystone 12's the major team. 8 o'clock under the lights Tuesday. Called strike three. So the Struthers coming in here throwing strikes, keeps his team in the game. 2 outs. This will bring up leadoff hitter Bentley Leon, who has been hit by a pitch and singled. He'll pop one foul off the screening behind home plate. Don't go away. 7-4, still anybody's ball game here. At this level, you never know what's going to happen. Struthers ready to fire. Pop foul to the screen. Strike two. Catcher tries to catch it coming off the screen as it rolls down. 7-4 ball game. Keystone leading. 7 runs, 6 hits. Williamsport 4 runs, 1 hit. We decided. Next pitch. Foul ball. First baseman can't quite get there in front of the Williamsport dugout. It'll stay 0-2 on Leon. Struthers' next pitch. Wild pitch, get the run to the third. Robinson easily trot to third. Scoreboard says 1-2 on Leon with 2 outs. Wild pitch. They're going to send the runner. Yes, and he will duck and score. Toss back from the catcher. The Struthers never came. So run number 8 off the infield error and some errant pitcher-catcher stuff. Makes it 8-4. And the count's 2-2 on Leon. Away and low, ball 3. Struthers pitch count 22. Both pitchers now in the game at 22. The second pitcher for each. Next pitch coming into Leon. Ball 4. Inside, says the home plate umpire. So that will be the first walk surrendered by Struthers and bring up Weston Heeman. He's grounded out and had a bunt single when he's hit. First and second now. Ouch. That'll bring up Easton Farrar, who has grounded to the pitcher and singled in a run. So 2 on, and the coach for Williamsport asked for time, wants to bring his infield together. So the batter Farrar will run down and talk to Coach Heeman in the first base coaching box. Bryce Hanley in the third base box. It's an 8-4 game, 2 outs. Hot day, humid day. Not as hot as it has been, but hotter than it was yesterday. Farrar stands in. Called strike 1. Farrar shakes his head. And the runners will advance. They throw it down to third. Third baseman can't hang on. Down to third goes Leon. Down to second goes Heeman. Keystone aggressive on the base pass here. 2 runners in scoring position. Counts 0-1 on Farrar. Next pitch. Shot to the shortstop. Fields it nicely. Throws to first for the out. Well played. That was Cole at short. Could still very well be whoever it was who made a great play. Hard hit ball off the bat of Farrar. So Keystone will have to settle for just 1 run. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and Keystone leads by a score of 8-4. This is Keystone Little League 10-year-old action from Volunteer Stadium on Clinton County Sports. Again, we're not sure what our next broadcast will be. We know for sure we'll be here on Tuesday at 8 o'clock for the 12-year-old championship game. Let's take this time out right after Bill puts on his headset. Bill's Happy Camper RV Sales and Service in Mill Hall, your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Since its inception in 2005, Bill's Happy Camper has dedicated itself to equipping outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. The Corral Truck Garage and Alignment Center specializes in cars and heavy-duty trucks, offering tires, brakes, state inspection, and tandem aligning. All at the Corral Truck Garage and Alignment Center, 1959 East Valley Road, east of Luganton.
There's a lot of things that go into a great deal. At Blaze Alexander Subaru in Muncie, we'll always go the extra mile and make them even better. Like low rates. Get 2.9% for 72 months on a 2025 Crosstrek. Or even lower. Get 0.9% for 63 months on a 25 Outback. And we've always got the full lineup of new Subarus in stock. And maybe most importantly, because of the volume of the Blaze Alexander family dealerships, we're able to give you not just hundreds, but even thousands more for your trade. Because at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're taking the deals the other guys won't, guaranteed.
Hearing anything? I see a thumb. I'm hearing me. All right. Did someone say something about getting punchy? Was that you or me?
I think you're hearing voices, John.
I didn't hear
Don't listen to
anything.
the
Did you hear
voices in your
something?
head.
Sorry. Oh, I'm going to turn. Let's see. We got nice hard chairs here. I'm sitting in the medical chair. You're in the...
I'm the computer scorer.
Computer
So
scorer.
that's kind of true, even though I've not been doing a very good job keeping up with the score.
We couldn't.
I was over there taking pictures, and I was trying to keep track. I'm like, oh, I missed a couple, and so I apologize.
Oh, you took that with you?
I did. I took
Oh,
it
you
with me,
are
so I was
amazing.
trying to do both, and
You are amazing.
so if you noticed it was a little lacking, it's because I was doing double duty on it.
We need to get you that chair that needs like 4 titles on it. Troubleshooter.
If I could get wheels on it too, so it could scoot me over there and back, then that would be.
All right, this should be that Micah Struthers will stand in, and that little Mikey Eisworth. Shellman in the second inning of work. Had to shoot tops for strike one. Guys should be up there hacking now, I think. It's hacking time.
Late in the game, you don't want to get out looking, You want to give it your all.
It's an 8-4 score. Pop up. Can anybody get it? Nope. Hit out on the tarp down the right field
It
line.
was on the warning track down there.
Keystone with 2 in the second after Williamsport scored 1 in the first. Then Keystone opened up a 7-1 lead with 5 in the fourth. Williamsport answered with 3 to make it 7-4. And then Keystone with an insurance run in the fifth. Swing and a miss. Struthers goes down swinging. So that's 2 straight strikeouts and 3 overall for Shellman. This should bring up that Mikey Eisworth.
Looks like he has shin guards or something on. You can see him poking out the top of his socks.
Good question. Good observation. Takes a pitch high, ball 1. This is Eisworth to be followed by Cole. Bottom of the lineup, then the top of the lineup. The home plate umpire is going to go out and talk to pitcher Shellman. He's hand carrying him the ball. Wonder what that's about. Just giving everybody a break, maybe? What do you think?
I wouldn't even want to wager a guess on that.
Well, go ahead.
He just wanted to say hi.
Eisworth the batter. 1-0 the count. Blow it away, ball 2. Again, a couple small batters in a row here like their probabilities. It's tough for the pitchers.
Where in the lineup are they?
Where are we?
Yeah.
Number 12. That pitch. It's called strike.
So we got the 2 smaller guys at the bottom of the lineup?
No, this is the last one. Then the next one is equally small, but bats right-handed.
That's good play by the coaches.
Yeah. Oh, that just missed. Oh. The count's 2-3-1. Eisworth holds that bat high. Shellman's next pitch bounces up there behind him. It should be ball 4. They inform Eisworth he just drew a free pass. He trots down to first.
So let me ask your opinion on something. Wally and I were talking on the way back from the Majors game the other day.
Yes.
And Wally was making a case. He said that he would move Gio Che out of the 4 spot and move him up earlier in the lineup. Because once you get later in the tournament, the early part of your lineup might see 3 at-bats, where the latter part might only see 2 at-bats.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, I've heard that theory espoused. I leave it up to the coaches to do that, but I understand why they do that when
Right.
you have a blue chipper hitter that you want to get them as many at bats. I get that theory. I let it up to the managers. Taken for strike two, Cole.
So you don't have a feeling on it one way
Well,
or
I
the
do,
other?
but I don't. I let it up to I'm taking the politically correct. I'm going to be PC correct on that one.
So now you keep your opinions to yourself.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't always. Oh, yikes.
Fouled right off the ump.
I'll tell you what, Cole had a hellacious swing at that.
He did.
That's the word for the 2 words now for today, hellacious.
And it went right off the.
Yeah, it did. Is he okay?
Yeah. He's not walking that one off, so that must have hit all pad. The first one he said hit him right in the arm in the tender spot, but.
So I can't see the count now.
0-2.
Oh, thank you. Fouled at the plate.
He's
Cole
battling
hanging
up
in there. He's walked and struck out.
Once it hits.
There's one on and one out. Shellman, second inning of work. Oh, just missed. Just missed, sports fans.
That one looked good to me, but
My kingdom for a strike.
my angle's a little off, I suppose.
Yeah. Showman.
That one's high.
That's clearly a ball. They're trying to get their 2 little guys on to kickstart this bottom of the 5th. 1 out. Just misses.
He thought about it, though. He tensed up. He wanted to swing, and then he kind of held off.
Is that a bird's nest up there? What is that up right above us?
Just
A bee's nest? Wasp nest?
Just a rough spot.
Oh, okay. Oh, just misses again. Back-to-back walks. I hate when that
He
happens.
was ahead in the count on it.
So it's an 8-4 game. This will bring up that Henry Deemer, who has gotten on the fielder's choice and grounded out to the pitcher.
We have a comment from Jackson Warner, one of the coaches from the 12 team.
Yes?
He says they moved Gio to 3 last night, and Meyer protects him from an intentional walk.
Oh, that pitch moves the batter off the plate. They moved him up a notch then.
Yeah.
Got it.
Did not make contact with the batter, though, so.
All right. Deemer, the count 1-0. Showman struggling with his command. Swing and a miss at a pitch up at the top of his helmet, 1-1.
Chopping wood on that one.
Chopping wood. Let me write that down. Chop. You said he was chopping wood. He wasn't chopping
He was
wood.
up high. He came up.
Oh, over his head.
Rushed him back again.
You said he was chopping wood.
Yeah. When they go after those high ones,
I just beheading. Okay. That pitch just misses. Oh, boy. I'm thinking that's 3-1.
Yep.
My line of sight is obscured. I can't quite see the ball count.
Pitch number 42.
I thought you were keeping balls and strikes.
I am right here.
Ooh.
I'm just confirming to make sure what I keep.
3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Loads the cupboard. Full count.
Showman reaching back. He doesn't want to walk the bases loaded in an 8-4 game on a humid day in South Williamsport here on Clinton County Sports. Ground ball.
Play. Shortstop goes in second. That's 1.
Okay.
Got the runner at second.
Yep. That's second out. When you're up by 4, you need to get outs, and they got one. Let's see. The lead runner, Cole, goes to third. That was Eisworth going to third. Cole's retired on the fielder's choice, and Deemer's on first. That was painful. 2 outs. This will bring up Moyer. Number 3 hitter has walked and struck out. 8-4. The score remains with 2 outs. Showman can see his way out of this inning now. Strike 1. The runner on second will take off without a throw. He'll go first, goes to second. Excuse me. Deemer's now on second. Eisworth on third. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Swing Foul ball off the glove of catcher Gunlock, who would trot after it.
One more strike, and he can get himself out of this situation.
The only drawback here is when we're at these other fields, the concession stand's arm's length away. Here you have to walk up that hill.
Well, there's no shortcut from where we are to get right above us. We have to walk the whole way to the end,
Right.
up and around, and then the whole way back over.
Absolutely. And the next pitch misses away. The count's 1-2 on Moyer in an 8-4 game. Two runners in scoring position for Williamsport, bottom of the fifth. Shellman's pitch, low and away.
I don't think they have any funnel cake fries at this one either.
The concession stands are pretty good in District 12 here, I would say.
I'm going to make a case for Beach Creek to get some funnel cake fries.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, he almost called that a strike.
3-2 now.
Can you call it half a strike?
Do 2.5 and 2.5. It calls
All right,
2.5 to 2.5.
Big pitch here.
Oh, that's down.
Bounces that one up. Gets away from the catcher. Here comes one of those little guys. He slides in. It's 8-5.
Shellman again is a little slow on covering home.
Eisworth scores on the wild pitch, ball 4. Down to third goes Deemer on first on a walk.
Umpires are getting together. They're bringing that kid back from third.
Why?
Maybe he left early. I'm not sure. Yep, they're putting him back on third.
You know, they do that after I put down that he scored. Why do they do that? Oh, they have like a little red beanie they drop when they leave. That must be what that
like
is.
a challenge flag?
Well, I think that means the runner left too soon.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the umpire had a little red flag. I want one of those, Bill. I want one. The little red beanie.
It's like
I like it.
football whenever they like run out of bounds, the umpires take their hats off. And
All right, Montoya is batting. He hits a number foul. All right, the bases are loaded.
Yes, they are.
The run did not score, even though I marked it in my score sheet. It's still 8-4. The bases are loaded. They've had plenty of runners. I'll give them that.
They have.
It's up to Montoya. He represents the tying run.
Oh,
And he hits a high fly ball. The center fielder has a beat on it.
He catches it.
Wow. That center fielder should be Kaufer, who stayed right with that.
That was scary for a second. He left the bat, and I was like, oh, but it went right to him.
A dinger would have tied it up, but it was no dinger. It was a can of corn. You can use that term, too. We've completed the 5 innings. The score remains Keystone 8 and Williamsport 4. Probst Family Practice, proud to mark 1 year of service to Western Clinton County. Probst Family Practice, a traditional family practice with traditional family practice values. Dr. Dennis Probst and staff extend a heartfelt welcome to new patients of all ages, offering multiple care services, including same-day acute care visits. Most all insurance is accepted. Probst Family Practice, 924 Huron Avenue, Renova. Phone 927-0865 or 927-2300. With a Probst family salute to all the Renova area kids on the Keystone All-Star teams.
Hey guys, it's Troy, and I'm here to tell you that Keystone Door Solutions in Mill Hall is a proud sponsor of Clinton County sports. Made locally in Clinton County, Keystone Door is a trusted, locally owned company where we proudly install garage doors, entry doors, siding, windows, and more. Remember, when it's Keystone, it's quality. Call us today at 570-726-7864 and schedule your free estimate. Or check us out online at KeystoneDoorsPA.com.
Would you like to get away for the day, or maybe longer? Want to take the kids on a one-day adventure? Let Susquehanna Trailways Tours take you there. We offer family-friendly tours, from one-day getaways and baseball games to casino trips, live shows, shopping excursions, overnight adventures, and full vacation tours. As a third-generation, family-owned business, we've been providing top-notch motor coach service for nearly 75 years. Our modern fleet and experienced drivers ensure a comfortable and safe journey. So for your next getaway, choose Susquehanna Trailways. We offer affordable travel options and destinations across the continental United States and Canada. Susquehanna Trailways. Adventure awaits.
I think we have an inning to go here, give or take. An inning or two.
I mean, barring any unforeseen circumstances.
8-4 is the score. I'll tell you what, that was a big play that Kaufer made the out to leave the bases loaded. Commenting between innings, it's really nice to see the number of Renova area kids on both the baseball and softball teams at all age levels here. And that's changed.
They're well represented.
Yeah, they really are. And Renova, the little league ball was down to not a whole lot. And that's a feeder program for high school. And their baseball team has been struggling, but improving in recent years. And, of course, with Mike Porman running the softball program, they've been solid now for.
The softball program's always top-notch.
Yeah. But it's just nice, both baseball and softball contributing a lot of players out of Renova this year.
I saw Mike Porman at the softball game yesterday, so he was there, and I don't know, cheering him on, or I told him they didn't need any coaching from the sidelines, though, so not to yell at it. He said, "Oh, it worked, didn't it?" So.
And it's just, it's good for Clinton County that, there had been an old Renova High School, Lock Haven High School rivalry, long gone now, but it's just good to see a lot of Renova kids on these teams, and they all get along really well.
And a lot of the Keystone teams it's a good mix of, different, if it's Beach Creek or Lock Haven, Flemington, Little League, or Woolrich, it's a good mix. You don't have it's not like there's one team that's drawn out of one of those.
Carter Shellman batting here. He calls for a timeout. I don't know if he's having trouble reading the signal on his wristlet. It must have stuck. I got to talk to the coaches about
Maybe it
that.
has some condensation in there.
He had the.
Make sure you flip it, he said.
That pitch is a strike. 2-1 is the count.
There might be one for offensive plays and one for defensive plays.
Shellman, Hanley, and Gunlock scheduled to bat here. That pitch is low and away. 3-1 in the count. Struthers continues to pitch here.
We might have a cicada up there buzzing around our camera.
Oh, you do?
There was something
I thought maybe that's what happened to his wristlet.
Yep.
That pitch is ball 4, a leadoff walk. Keystone leads. Cicadas are gone. We had 1 million around our house. They're finally quieted. Just their carcasses are all that
driving to
remain.
Beach Creek the one night for a game a while ago. They were so loud out there by that, what's the Twin Bull place? Just a bakery or Twin Bull Farm, I think it is. But, I mean, they were screaming at me with the car windows down. It's like, holy cow.
Logan Hanley looks at his wristlet. I'm old school. All right, why not nobody out? He shows bunt. Nice bunt.
It's hustling.
Boy, they got the out. I'll tell you what, that's well played.
Right. That was a well-played bunt, too.
Yeah, it was a perfect both ends. Shellman goes to second. Hanley, sacrifice, 5-3.
I didn't have the headset on earlier. Did you? Early in the game, somebody laid a bunt down that pretty much died right there in front of the grass. That was an excellent bunt.
Oh, there have been some very good bunts. This will bring up that Freddie Gunlock, who has doubled in a run and took a third strike. He looks at her to the third baseman, fields it to first. He's out. The runner on second goes to third, heads up running by Shellman. But that third baseman, who was Berkey, has made a couple nice plays here for Williamsport. So we're seeing some good ball here from both of these teams.
Here comes the best hair on the team.
8-4 is the score, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th. And the batter would be that Mason Wright, who has walked and gotten on a fielder's choice. Stands out. Stands in. Takes a pitch away. Runner on third, 2 outs. Keystone leads 8-4. If you're looking ahead, Williamsport will bat 5, 6, and 7 in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball, third baseman again. And
he bobbled it.
Bobbled it, and a run will score.
Scores.
Well, I think we're going to have to give him an E on that one. It pains me to do that because he made a couple really, but that throw was just a little high. I think that's Katz maybe.
On the third baseman or on the first baseman?
So the run scores. Shellman with the 9th run. This will bring up Whit McCloskey. And he'll take a strike. McCloskey is grounded out and walked. So it's 9-4. That pitch is a ball. Sun out completely here now. Nice day, nice Saturday in South Williamsport, PA on Clinton County Sports. McCloskey stands out, stands back in, brush back a little bit. Keystone picking up an insurance run in the 5th and one here in the 6th. The walk proves costly, and then the error. That pitch misses. These umpires, patience has to be a virtue because you know you're going to get a lot of pitches in these games.
Yes.
And the occasional misplay. That pitch is a called strike. One run in, 2 outs. 9-4. Keystone leads, top of the 6th. Struthers next pitch. Ground ball, the third baseman again. This time he'll take it to second for the 4th set. So he went like 3 for 4 to record all 3 outs. That's pretty good. All right, it's a fielder's choice. The out is at second. Keystone will play to run. They do it without a hit, and they will lead. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Keystone 9 and Williamsport 4.
Every crack of the bat, every cheer from the stands. Baseball memories last a lifetime. That's why in 2017, Justin Klein founded the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame. To preserve those memories forever, step inside and explore the history of our local baseball heroes. Located behind the Little League field on Park Street in Beach Creek, it's where the past meets the present. Visit today and celebrate the game we all love at the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame.
Need a clear vision for the future? Crystal Vision Center is here to help. Located at 214 High Street, Suite A in Lock Haven, our experienced team, led by Dr. David A. Briggs and his associates, offers comprehensive eye care services. From routine eye exams to contact lens fittings, we're committed to providing the highest quality care. Plus, we have a wide selection of stylish eyewear to complement your unique style. Schedule your appointment today by calling 570-748-5099. Crystal Vision Center, your vision, our priority.
JC Forestry, your local forestry experts, has been caring for Clinton County woodlands for over 32 years. From timber harvesting and sales to forest management plans and wildlife habitat improvement, our experienced team provides the services you need to maximize the value of your land. Trust JC Forestry for sustainable forestry practices and expert advice. Call us today at 570-490-7776 or email us at jcforestry@comcast.net. JC Forestry, your partner in preserving the beauty of nature.
Well, John, it comes down to this. Bottom of the 6th. Williamsport down 9-4. Needs 5 runs here to keep this game going. See if Keystone and Shellman have 3 outs in them.
Shellman's into what would be his 3rd inning of work. McCloskey went 3 1/3, gave up 1 run. No hits. So here we go. Connor Smith will bat. Right-handed batter. Shellman's first pitch. In first, strike 1. Keystone needs 3 outs to join the 10 softball team as District 12 champions. The 12-year-old baseball team will be playing here on Tuesday night. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hits have been hard to come by for Williamsport. Our score sheet and the scoreboard here has them with 1. Shellman. Next pitch. And inside, ball one to Smith. Smith, Katz, and McRae. Again, 12-team rosters, everybody bats. Next pitch, bounces up there. Freddie Gunlock, who's been done yeoman duty behind home plate here today, will get that ball. If they win this, they would host the Section 3 tournament July 12th to 16th. So you get a long break, couple-week break. At the same time, if the Keystone 12 baseball wins, they'd be going, we think, to Towanda for sectionals. That pitch just misses to Smith. But this game's not over yet, sports fans. It's 9-4. Williamsport's hung in here. Next pitch just misses. A leadoff walk. We've had lots of walks. That's about 5 given up. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 walks given up by Shellman. This will bring up that Solomon Katz, who got on a fielder's choice, hit by a pitch, scored a run. 1 on, nobody out. Low strike. Strike 1. Shellman. Pop foul right side. Out of play. Retrieved by first baseman Farrar. 0-2 the count. Bill Krause, camera ready to get the post-game celebration here. Next pitch. Ground ball, second baseman. Gets the out at second, safe at first. Nicely done by that Bentley Leone. Had to go to his right to field it. Tramped on the bag to retire the base runner Smith and threw just late to not nip Katz at first on the fielder's choice. 1 out. This will bring up Mason McRae, who struck out. 1 out. Keystone needs 2 more outs. They lead 9-4. The 10-year-olds trying to win the district title. High fly ball to the center fielder. Kaufer calls for it. Fields it. 2 outs. Kaufer to his right. Fields it cleanly. Quickly 2 down. This will leave it up to that George Berkey, who has walked and walked. He looks down to his coach. Right-handed batter, 1 on, 2 outs. Pitch is high, ball 1. Keystone 1 out away from winning the District 12 10-year-old baseball title. Under now sunny skies here, a gorgeous volunteer stadium. That pitch in for a strike. Turned out to be a much more pleasant day than we ever could have imagined. Shellman trying to finish it up. That pitch misses. Oh, they're getting the medals ready. They're anticipating. They don't want to prejudge what will happen here, but I see them getting out individual medals. Tournament officials who the pitch is low and away. These people do a great job staging these tournaments. Shellman trying to finish up here. 2 outs. Called strike to Berkey. Shellman wasting no time. Runner on first, trying to finish it up. Foul back. Counts 3-2. Match point at hand. Shellman trying to get the third out here. Called strike 3. Keystone's happy. Some gloves go in the air. The extra hitters rush out. They're jumping up and down. Big strikeout. Called strike 3. Nothing across for Williamsport. According to the scoreboard, we have Keystone with 9 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Williamsport, 4 runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors. We will tell you how this all happened here. Again, congratulations. The 2 teams line up for the post-tournament handshake. Great sportsmanship up and down the line. Keystone wins at 9-4. They will be hosting from July 12th to 16th. Section 3 tournament. We'll find out from the coaching staff whether that would be at Long Run or Blaine W. Coons Memorial Field in Beechwood. We would think the latter because of the lights, but we'll find out. Meanwhile, the 10-year-old softball team will be in the Section 3 tournament, having won their district title yesterday. And the preliminary word is they will be playing at Berwick between July 5th and 9th. That would be the 8-10-year-old softball team. Here's how this game unfolded. First blood went to Williamsport. Noah Cole walked and ultimately came around and scored. There were some fielder's choices and another walk, and that run scored. Keystone answered with 2 in inning number 2. Logan Hanley with a 1-out single. And then Freddie Gunlock drilled a double to the fence to drive in Hanley. And he ultimately came around and scored on a wild pitch, and Keystone took the lead for good at 2-1. They opened things up in the 4th inning, top of the lineup with a bunch of hits. They plated 5 runs. Bentley Leone singled. Heeman with a perfectly executed bunt single, an RBI single from Farrar, an RBI single from Shellman, and then another single from Hanley. And by the time the inning was over, Keystone had 5 runs and had taken a 7-1 lead. Williamsport came back with 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th. There was a walk to Moyer. With 1 out, Connor Smith got a walk. Then Solomon Katz was hit by a pitch. There was a strikeout, another walk, and then their only single came from Nash Hess. By the time that inning was over, the ball was thrown around a bit by Keystone. 4 runs had scored for Williamsport, as it turns out. That would be the last runs. Keystone got another run in the 5th inning. Cooper Robinson got on an error, and again, there were some misplays, a walk, a hit batter, run scores there. And a final run in the top of the 6th, a walk to Shellman. Nice sacrifice bunt from Hanley, and again, some misplays by Williamsport. Another run scores to set the final at 9-4 in favor of Keystone, the District 12 championship. They're now presenting the awards to the teams. The runner-up to the Williamsport team being presented by their coach, and then Coach Hanley will present the first place medals to the Keystone team. So there you go. Congratulations to the 10-year-old baseball team coached by Bryce Hanley, assistants Kevin Heeman and Chad Farrar. They'll have a couple of weeks to hone their skills to get ready to host the sectional tournament. They got here by winning their first game 14-4 over South Williamsport. They beat Williamsport here 9-4. The winning pitcher will be Whit McCloskey, 3 1/3 innings. No runs, 1 run, no hits, strikes out 7. Spellman ends up with approximately 4 strikeouts, did walk 6 and hit a batter, but made the pitches when he had to. The defense made the plays when they had to. So that'll take us through this contest. Again, our next broadcast, we think now will be not until Tuesday, amazingly. Stay tuned. there still is a Keystone 11 softball team playing at 2 o'clock today against East Lycoming at Hepburn Lycoming. If they would win, they would have a Monday game in a winner's bracket final. They're still alive. The 11-year-old softball team. If they win today, they play on Monday. We know for sure the Keystone 12s will play here on Tuesday against an opponent to be determined for the 12-year-old district title. So I think that finishes up our coverage here. Thanks to Bill Crowell. He's out taking post-game pictures. You'll see full write-up and a ton of great Bill Crowell pictures coming up a little bit later today. Keystone baseball, this District 12 10-year-old championship game presented by Susquehanna Trailways. Redmond's Complete Comfort, J.J. Peters Disposal, Miller Brothers Auto Sales, Woodlands Bank, Clinton Country Club, Haywood's on the Green, Laser Wash, Big Mountain Disposal, BSC Mechanical, Central Storage, Parole Truck Garage and Alignment Center. Here are the Birds, Service Garage, Blaze Alexander Subaru, JC Forestry, Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame, Unks Asphalt Services, the Law Office of Patrick A. Johnson, Crystal Vision Center, Keystone Door Solutions, Amy Probst, Berkshire Hathaway, Hodrick Realty, Pizza King, Kleiny's, Probst Family Practice, Lockhaven Moose, Bill's Happy Campers, Harris Tree Service Pizza City, Browns Hill Tavern, and DeMart Contracting. John Lopez speaking for myself and Bill Crowell. Once again, the Keystone 10s take the title 9-4 over Williamsport. Keystone District 12 action on Clinton County Sports from Volunteer Stadium in South Williamsport.